Hi, everyone, and welcome to Ignition 633 Ministries. My name is Blessed Name Iverin, and in this video, we will discuss one of the aspects of our ministry that the Lord is using to sustain us and impact the community in different ways. Welcome to 633 Farms, where we grow our chickens to feed our residents and also sell these chickens to our communities, our neighbors, at lower prices than other suppliers. Let me tell you a little story of how this chicken coop business began in Makurdi. Like every other thing in our ministry, 633 Farms began with a need. When we first came to Nigeria, we had chicken as a major source of protein in our food. So we had to buy it regularly. But then at some point, it became really expensive that we couldn't go on with buying from other suppliers. So we thought to ourselves what was involved in starting a chicken business to sustain us and also give back to the community. We didn't have much answers at the time, but then we prayed, and through different situations, God made it clear that this was something He wanted us to do. And by faith, we started the business with a little knowledge of it. But the Lord was involved in it, and we made Him the center of everything that we were doing regarding this aspect of our ministry, and He saw us through. And today, something that started very small has become a major instrument that the Lord is using to bless our ministry and also our community members. From our farm, 633 Farms, we produce very healthy chickens, which we sell back to the communities at little prices. We thank God for how far He has brought us. To us, this is not just a business, it is a channel through which the Lord is using to empower the youth in our community and provide healthy and affordable chickens for families to consume. We have Mr. Sam, the managing director of 633 Farms, to tell us more about the operations of our farms.
Hi, my name is Samuel Omoje. I'm the director managing the 633 farms. What we do at the farm is we'll bring in the old birds and then we'll groom them until they grow up to the table size where people can now buy them for consumption. Usually we buy these birds from Oyo State, Ibadan, to be precise, and then they are transported down to Benue State. So when the birds arrive, usually on the arrival date, before the birds come to the farm, we'll make sure we prepare the brooding space. We'll arrange the beddings, get the temperature to the right temperature, and make sure that we have the right lighting for the space so that by the time the birds come into the space, they are very comfortable. So when these birds arrive, usually our Pastor K, comes around and pray for these birds before we usher in these birds to the farm. Usually when the birds arrive, we unbox them and transfer them into the brooding space where we now give them water. And they will consume the water for about an hour before we now administer them the feed. And that's how we continue to give them the feed, the water, the right medication until these birds grow up to table size where we now call the people to come and buy them up, usually after 5 to 6 weeks. So what differentiates our business from other chicken business is that we are a company, we are a system where we emphasize the welfare of the birds because the end consumers are actually a priority. So we make sure that we tend to the birds in a way that they are healthy so that by the time that they have grown and ready to be eaten, the customers are assured they're having healthy birds and that their concern, that's their health concern, was factored in the process of raising these birds. Okay, so the challenge that we're experiencing, but so far God has been able to help us through, basically is the high rate of mortality that we're experiencing. Before now, we really couldn't explain why our birds die in their numbers. But with the prayers and the support we get, so far so good. I think God has helped us to solve that problem. So far, we don't have that situation anymore. The 633 Farms has helped the community in various ways. One, through raising birds, healthy birds, that becomes the animal protein that the community needs. And we try to sell them at affordable rates. So instead of people going outside in the market to buy them at a higher price, we try to subsidize the price. So people prefer to come and buy from us. So what we sell to the immediate community is actually lesser compared to what ordinarily they will get at the market. Secondly, one of the ways that the farms have benefited the community is employment, generation of employment. Most of our staff are actually employed from the immediate community, and they are actually happy that yes, at least we have nation within the community, and then that's one of the ways that they benefit. And of course, many people that are aspiring to be business owners, that is chicken business owners, actually come to the farm to learn how to raise birds from the day old until they are ready to be sold. So people come as interns. Some people in their school during their break times actually come around to seek opportunities to come and learn, and then our doors actually open. Even though it is when it's convenient, that's when we allow them to come in. But that's one of the ways too that they come to learn from us, and the community benefit from Ignition 63. Yeah. So another way that the community benefits from Ignition 63 through the farms is the animal dung that we generate from the farm. The farmers within the community actually get them from us at very affordable rates so that they can apply on their farms to increase their farm yields. So that's one of the ways that the community also benefits from the 633 farms. So far, we actually thank God for what God has been doing in the farm. I also want to thank all the support that we're getting, the prayer support, the financial support, and every other support that we would have been getting that has made us to succeed to this point. We are indeed very grateful.
We are grateful for the lives of some of our staff that are working in the 633 farms. And we have one of them here to share his testimony of how the Lord, through working with us, has impacted his life. Let us hear what he has to say.
My name is Gungu Frederick Desi. I work in Ignition 633 Farms. I really do appreciate the ministry for the work they have done, the privilege they gave to me to come to this ministry and work for them. And I also thank God for them, for the work they have done for me. They really helped me a lot. The experience, I had much experience about the farms, about the birds. I really do appreciate the ministry for the knowledge they have given to me.
We thank God for his grace to do things a little bit differently in our 633 farms. We have placed God at the center of everything and have involved him in our daily operations in our chicken coop. And he has blessed us with the wisdom to take good care of our chickens by adding natural ingredients to their feed to make them healthier and suitable for consumption. He has also helped us to build a strong relationship with our customers where we respect them and we serve them honestly and show them the love that they desire. We want every part of this business to reflect God's heart. And because for us, it is not just about making profit, it is about fulfilling purpose, it is about the people that we serve, and it is about giving back to the community. We are truly grateful to God for how far he has brought us, from knowing about the poultry business to running the farm and helping others. It is nothing short of his grace. We thank him for the strength, the ideas, the people that he has blessed us to work and make this aspect of our ministry functioning, and the daily provision that he keeps supplying for us to make this business shine. As we grow in this aspect of our ministry, we continue to pray for wisdom and understanding to do things the right way, for all our operations to go according to the will of God. We pray for good health over our chickens and even more opportunities to impart lives, not just through the chicken business, but through the message of hope and love that we carry as a ministry. May everything we do continue to bring glory to the name of the Lord. Thank you very much for watching this video. We hope to see you in the next one.